Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad Fitrie Syafiq bin Soffian, and today I am going to present on public corporation. So, why we have public corporation? There are four main reasons why we have public corporation. First, to improve social well-being. Second, to maintain public control over the basic resources. Third, to improve economy well-being. And lastly, to control the domino effect in the economy or in the market. So the first public corporation that we are going to discuss is RIDA. Stands for Rural Industrial Development Authority. RIDA was established in 1953. RIDA is established to help promote and generate economy development in rural area, as well as to balance the economic growth within urban and rural area. RIDA, over the years, later known as MARA. MARA stands for Majlis Amanah Rakyat. So the main purpose of RIDA, as we can see in the previous slides, is to promote economic growth, especially those who live in rural area. As we know that most part of the rural area in Malaysia are left behind in terms of the development. So RIDA had been authorized to carry out any things that could help in developing the economic growth in the rural area. So this is the logo of MARA, Majlis Amanah Rakyat. So under MARA, there are lots of corporate entities as well. MARA also very actively involved in investment, like we have Pelaburan MARA. And then also MARA is mostly responsible in providing education to the younger generation of this country. As MARA, we have a lot of education institutions. Example, GET MARA, College Kemahiran Teknologi MARA, College Professional MARA, KPM, KPTM, and also we have the most well-known is University Technology MARA, UITM, as well as University Kuala Lumpur, UniKL. So MARA is previously known as RIDA, are now moving forward towards economic growth, towards investment, as well as towards education. So this logo of UITM, as you can see here. And moving on to the second example of public corporation, FELDA, or stands for Federal Land Development Authority. Established in 1st July 1956 under Ordinance Kemajuan Tanah, monitor and conducting a lot of projects on land development, agriculture, industrial, and also socio-economic commission. Since 1996, FELDA no longer receiving government fund, as FELDA can stand by its own ability as a corporate entity. Under FELDA, we have a lot of corporate entities as well. For example, FELDA Holdings Sdn Bhd, FELDA Plantation Sdn Bhd, and FELDA Global Ventures, FGV. So now we will look at the logo of FELDA. So this is the logo of FELDA. We have the F here in orange color, and also the words of FELDA as well. So this is the logo of FGV. One easiest example of product made by FGV are minyak masak, cooking oil, brand Saji. And so when you go to the supermarket, you see the Saji cooking oil. Remember that Saji cooking oil is being produced by Federal Global Ventures, FGV. So these are the characteristics of public corporation. When we are talking about administrative law, we need to know about the characteristics of public corporation. First, its servants are not government servants. It does not enjoy any immunities of the government. Its property is not government property. It is not government department agency. It has a legal personality of its own, separate and distinct from the shareholder. How and why public corporation must be controlled? We control public corporation easy by judicial control. When there is something wrong in the corporation, the court has the discretionary power to made or conducted a judicial review on that matter, and is for to avoid any alcohol virus within the corporation. The distinction of the corporation from the government is a way to ensure that the corporation does not enjoy any immunities, although this is funded and controlled by the government. In the case of NTS Aroga Pillai against the government of Malaysia, this case is about the appellant property was sold to the Kedah State Development Corporation, and then the appellant is unsatisfied because the appellant claimed that the corporation is part of the government of Malaysia, and and then that corporation are not entitled to go to any auction without the leave of court. But then the court held that the Kedah State Development Corporation is being established under Kedah State Development Corporation enactment. Thus, it is not formed part of the government agency. So the appellant argument was rejected by the Federal of Court in appeal. So, in the case of SL Agawal against the general manager, in this case, the court says that the definition of the appellant, who worked as the assistant surgeon in Hindustan Steel Limited, is not under the issue of public servant of the Article 311 of the Indian Constitution. So you need to remember that public corporation is distinct from the government, as well as by law that includes its members. Then the members of the public corporation cannot submit an argument under public servant in the Article 311 of the Indian Constitution. The court held that although the company is fully financed by the state and its board of directors are direct responsibility to the president, the company was not part of the government. Thus, its servant is not government servant. So, the appellant here in this case, when he trying to argue on Article 311, cannot successfully argue on that article, as the court says that you are not the government servant, so you cannot use that article to defend yourself. So we have other public corporation in Malaysia other than RIDA, other than FELDA. We have also Tenaga Nasional Sdn Bhd, TNB. Everyone know TNB. Every month we receive TNB bill. Alright. So TNB is a corporate entity, public corporate entity that is authorized to providing electricity, power supply throughout the nation. So this is an example of public corporation in a way to develop the country by providing us the power supply of electricity. We also have Malaysia Airport Holdings Berhad. For those who doesn't know, MAHB, Malaysia Airport Holdings Berhad, is running all the airports in Malaysia, including KLIA, KLIA 2, Senang Airport, Penang Airport, and many more airports in Malaysia. For your additional information as well, MAHB also currently expanding its its brand overseas. Now, MAHB is also running 2 international airports in Turkey. What a great achievement by Malaysia Airports Holding Berhad. So in conclusion, the law is here to govern public corporation from doing something that they are not supposed to do. The law is here to protect people from being misused by the public corporation. Public corporation, though it is not formed part of the government department, public corporation are still being subjected to the court review. So that it's very important to those who are running the public corporation to do their job very well, to do their job with honesty and with full responsibilities, to ensure that the main purpose of the public corporation is to develop the country at a very fast track, and not to make the country left behind from the other country as well. So I think that's all from me on the topic of public corporation. Remember, public corporation is not part of the government department. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Stay safe, stay home, and see you soon. Alright, inshallah. Bye bye.